Thank you for choosing to watch Rails math videos. Today we are going to look at the operations on integers. In particular, we are going to see or learn how to add, subtract, multiply, and divide integers. First, we are going to look at addition. So let's do, and then subtraction, then multiplication, then division. So integers are positive and negative whole numbers. Some examples of integers are -4, 3, -2, 7, and -10. Some non-examples, meaning numbers that are not integers, include -4.3, 2.5, and -6.8. We'll first start with adding integers. 3 plus 7. Well, we've been doing that since kindergarten, right? 3 plus 7 is equal to 10. It's pretty simple when the signs of two numbers are positive. What about -3 plus 7? Well, I'd like to show you something. Let's look at how we can represent the number -3. We can do that by representing it with 3 negative signs, because it's -3. How can we represent the number +7 then? You're right, we are going to represent it with 7 positive signs. Now, in class, we talked about the sum of opposites. Remember? The sum of a positive one and a negative one is equal to 0. This is a key idea for the next step. So what we're going to do is we are going to pair a negative and a positive. Because we know when we add a positive and negative together, we'll get 0. So we're going to pair them up, and we have two pairs. And as you know, inch negative plus inch positive will give us 0. So then we can just ignore them. They just disappear, leaving us with 4 positive. So what do you think is the answer for -3 plus 7? You're right, it is +4. Next, we are going to look at subtraction. Now, subtraction is the operation that gives students the most difficulty. So we have -2 minus 5. I know students are really good at adding integers. So let's rewrite this problem as an addition. We are going to use something that is called same change. Now, I'm going to explain why this works. Let's look at this example here. 4 minus 2 is equal to 2, right? Then 4 plus -2 is also equal to 2. If we do the 4 positive, 2 negatives, we have 2 pairs, and then the 2 positive remains. So we can say that subtracting a number is equivalent of adding its opposite. Using the idea of same change, our first number is going to stay the same. So it's going to stay as -2. We're going to change our subtraction into an addition. And then lastly, we are going to change this +5 into a -5. So now that we have two numbers with the same sign, it's fairly easy to add them. -2 plus -5 is equal to -7. So we found that -2 or -2 minus 5 is equivalent of -2 plus -5, which is then equal to -7. Alright, next we are going to finish with multiplication and division. And it has two rules that you need to remember. You would multiply and divide integers like you normally would. The only thing that changes is determining the sign of our result. So here are the two rules that you need to remember. When multiplying or dividing two numbers of the same sign, the result will be positive. So as you can see here, if you multiply two positive integers, your result will be positive. And if you multiply two negative integers, your result will be positive. Examples: negative 4 times negative 3 is equal to positive 12. Positive 16 divided by positive 2 gives us positive 8. This means when multiplying or dividing two numbers of different signs, the result will be negative. So here it really doesn't matter what order the sign goes. As long as you have two different signs, your result is going to be negative. Okay. Hopefully that explanations give you a better understanding of the operations on integers. We'll do some examples here. Negative 6 times positive 3 is equal to negative 18. 24 divided by negative 4 is equal to negative 6. Okay. So the thing to remember when multiplying or dividing is that you just do like you normally would. It's just the sign of the result that you need to be careful. Alright? Let's end with some practice problems. Go ahead and pause your video so then you can have some time to work on these exercises. When you're ready, you can continue the video, and I have included the answers for the practice problems. Alright, thank you again for watching Rails Math. Remember, if you're still having problems with integers, you've got to talk to your teacher and arrange a time to come in before or after school to get help. Alright, do not wait till the day before your test to ask for help. Great job. Well, I will see you in the next video.